Good morning. I hope you had a happy new year and a brilliant Christmas. It's the first video of the year. Can't believe it's 2019. Hope you've got all that food out your system though. Ready to crack on with some new goals. I've got some goals for myself in the new year. I'll share them in another video though. I'm going to have a bit of an experiment with ketosis this year for my prep. And I want to show you that the advice that I give you, you're probably not necessarily looking to compete, but the advice I'm giving you, it's advice that you can apply to the extreme end of physique change, getting down really low body fat percentage, beyond healthy. But you can use the same tips to a lesser extent to help change your physique if you're looking to drop a few pounds. So new goals, I'll explain why I'm spending most of my prep in ketosis, and coming out the other end I'm going to keep it quite ketotic, is that the right word? Last year's prep I sort of came away from the primal and paleo way of eating and lifestyle. I believe that to be the healthiest, the most efficient way of eating if you're not on performance enhancing drugs, but another video on that another time. Today I want to talk to you about why you may be addicted to those foods that you really want to give up. And the food industry, especially the food-like product industry, we're not strictly eating food products anymore, they're food-like products. It's a multi-billion-pound industry, and a bit like in the 60s and 70s when the cigarette companies realised how addictive nicotine was and started slowly and slyly increasing nicotine percentages in cigarettes. That got people addicted, which allows them to sell more product. And you're mistaken if you don't think this is going on in the food industry. There's many additives out there. The one I'll talk about today, MSG. You probably heard about it on the news and stuff, and how it's been passed by various health organisations as safe to eat, and safe to eat and safe to consume. What they don't tell you is a highly addictive substance, and recent studies, or quite a few studies, they actually use MSG to fatten up mice. So you probably hear all the time that these studies where mice have quite similar DNA to us and they're used for various experiments to mimic human DNA. Well, they actually use MSG to fatten up these mice. It excites all parts of their brain, parts of the brain that are similar parts of the brain to what drugs sort of excite and light up. And sugar when misused is definitely, in my opinion, is definitely a drug. So if you want to sort of give up these foods, you have to realise that there's something in it. It's not the food itself. A lot of the time it's the additives that are put in there. And the easiest way to avoid these additives is go to a whole foods diet. Stick to natural food, ideally locally grown. If you stick to these foods, as soon as you might find a little bit of almost a come down process where you're craving all these carbohydrates, craving these processed foods. Stick with it. It will take a little bit of time, but getting used to, but your palate will change. You'll, instead of craving these carbohydrates, you'll start to crave real foods, healthy foods, as your body realises it's getting nourished by all these nutrients that are in these healthy foods. So, new year, new goals, try and stick to a whole foods diet, try and stay healthy, and I'll catch you next time.